Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hold on, I want to start this other live. It's not, hold on. Let me just. Hola, ¿cómo estás, everybody? Hola, ¿cómo estás, YouTube? How you doing? I want to share some information with you guys. I just want to get out of my headspace right now because I'm literally like kind of popping my jaws, and that's not, I don't think that's the caliber of people that are going to listen to this message. So give me 1 second. Let me stop popping my jaws. Hold on. I can't believe I'm so close to the camera. Like, girl, get your big head out the camera. Get your big head out the camera. All right. So I think I'm live on the other app. Okay. So I wanted to give out the message, pero un momento. Hold on there. Okay. So guys, my name is Shania, and this page I'm open on Shania Forever, the official Shania Forever, and the official Shania the Body. The reason why I open both of these apps is because I actually have like so many posts that I could post today, but for some reason I was stuck. And I think I was stuck because God wanted me to talk to you guys personally. I think I could post until my face turns blue because I'm a hard worker and I always have like content waiting. You know how you just got content in your drawer, boom, pull it out, right? That's me. That's your girl. She always, hold on, is this like, is that better? Okay, should be. So I always have content, in the cabinet because I'm always filming. But what happens when you lose touch with your audience, right? And that happens, I feel, once a week. Once a week, there's so much going on in the world that people are like, okay, we just want to talk. You know what I mean? Talk to me, right? Talk to me nice. And I get it. So that's what today is about. For those who need to talk, OMG, beautiful lady. Thank you so much, Rennie, I believe. Um, uh, so, my name is Shania, and I have been a content creator for years. And my content is all over the place because I was all over the place. I pretty much, they try to say as a content creator, find your niche. But the thing is, I'm a human. And so my niche is everything. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I was a girlfriend when I first started social media. I used to go out all the time when I first started social media. I'm a twerker, I'm a gymnast, I am a personal trainer. I am like, it's so many things that I cook all the time. I clean all the time. So I was like, what niche? Like, I am human. I am woman, right? And so I just never popped on social media on no platform because they tried to make you just be one person. If you do makeup, they want you to be a makeup artist. If you do styling, they want you to be a stylist. If you go out, they want you to sell liquor. And so I know a lot of people that don't have a social media handle. I know y'all don't know this, but there's a machine behind social media. And so the machine tells you who you're going to be just based on the comments. It'll be like, okay, your comment section says that you got a BBL. So you either going to talk about it or you going to like expose yourself. What you going to do? Or it'll make you feel like the videos about something you did perform better, and so that's the direction you need to go. So that's why I say that social media is a machine, because you may be a mom of three like myself and a caretaker and love to clean, but the videos of you looking your worst and you yelling at your kids is the one that performs well on social media, right? Not the one where you're taking care of your child and you're showing them how you pamper yourself because your life is so hectic. Social media tries to tell you that that's not important, especially if you're black. That's not important, sweetheart. Nobody wants to know that a black woman is educated and loving and nurturing and successful and that she's really good at, taking care of her kids. No. Okay? So what we want the world to know is that you guys are baboons and you yell at your kids and you're never home and you love twerking. Boom. Just in case y'all didn't know that. So if you are going to take social media seriously, you have to follow the numbers, because you are like, okay, this is how I make money. I literally quit my job so that I can become this content creator. And so I did that. I did that with me navigating and becoming Shiny the Body. And Shiny the Body just became this phenomenon that actually still right now I can't even control. If you type in that name, I can't even control the narrative. I literally had to meet up with a lawyer because I can't control Shiny the Body. She done went out of control, and the lawyers come in because people are stealing my content. But also, you have to look at, girl, I did that. I did that. Yes, so clock that T. I did it, right? So now I have to sit and revel in the fact that, okay, well, I have to make myself feel better. So I have to say, well, I don't want to say the names because I feel like that's social. You can get sued for it too, where you're like telling somebody's name and defaming their character. But I feel like the greats have also exposed themselves in one way or the other. So I feel like maybe I went through that because I was going to be one of the greats. And because sometimes I look back and I'm like, why did I do all that? You know what I mean? God dang. I know I was like, I know I had to struggle, but my Lord. So, I did that, and that was my journey. And I'm excited to be someone that people can talk to about it. And they're like, girl, I was going to do that. And I'm like, girl, don't do it. that viral thing. Girl, I ain't going to do it. Girl, I did it. You know what I mean? So I would love to be the nurturer that's like, ooh, if you can really stay in what you love, stay there. I know that social media it's never. Y'all got to know something about life. Let me spell it. Racism is still here. Me and my child just went to Halloween Horror Nights. I can't even tell you how many, like, how many people were so not happy that we were there. I was so happy to see people like myself when I saw them. But I was like, oh my God, that still exists. It's so heavy. We were getting there, nobody saying hello. I would say hello, nobody saying hello, as if I was invisible. I had to pitch myself. Am I living in hello? Am I alive? Because what? Wow. And I said to myself, God, is it ever going to transfer over where we get to be like that? Where my color gets to say, why are you here? Because, honey, me and my family have experienced that. The why are you here type notion. I don't know if that's ever going to happen where we could feel that way. I don't know. I don't care. Because I don't want to be one of those people that makes people feel so uncomfortable because of the color of their skin. Maybe maybe we had to go through this because we are going to be like, you know how they say the meek will inherit the earth? I feel like maybe we went through it because we don't want to treat people how we were treated, right? And so having said that, it stems from me letting you guys know that social media has depicted how content creators are going to grow and what you should focus on. And so me focusing on my body gyrating all over the camera somewhat came from numbers. And who's to say those numbers were real? Who's to say that real people cared about my body gyrating rather than people actually finding out how I systematically work out all the time? How do I keep my energy up? How am I able to wake up with a toddler and go to bed after the toddler and still cook, clean, provide, have 7 businesses that are really good? How? So, what made me think that gyrating my body was better? The money. So, I just wanted to let people know, if you're going through it and you're trying to be a content creator and you're like, girl, I'm not having one person look at me. Do it again. Try again. And keep trying. Because you know what's happening right now, that I'm cleaning up my act, just like how so many people before me cleaned up their act. Your numbers go down, right? Why do you think they go down? Do you think that people stop caring? Absolutely not. It's just this is a This is a system. This is a system. They don't want people like ourselves to have a success story. They don't want people to clap for us. They don't want that. They don't want us to be the people that people root for. They don't want it. So I'm gonna stay in my lane. My lane has never been, hey guys, look, I'm sober. That's never been my lane. I actually congratulate people that celebrate being sober. And I actually post them because the thing is, if you need help with that and people are actually putting that forward, I want y'all to know who that is because I have stopped drinking. I don't know, it's been so many years that I actually don't know no more. And I never posted about it because I was so disgusted with that life. I'm like, ew, like I'm not even anywhere near how I was when I used to drink. Like that's gross. Like there was nothing for me to come on here and be like, hey, sobriety, it's been a year. I never did that because I need to have done that more than I've been drinking. I feel like when those numbers add up, then I can be like, guys, I've been sober 15 years because I'm sure I drank. I drank when I started going to college. So I would say college, modeling career, becoming a parent. I don't know how many years that is. Then I'll probably feel better. But if you're like 1 year, 2 year, to me, you still got so much further to go. But if it makes you stronger by like celebrating it, that's good. But to me, I'm gonna celebrate when I'm like so far from it that I could say 30 years or something like that. I don't know if y'all know what I'm saying because I don't know. It's something that I feel people really struggle with. It's a struggle to stop drinking. It's a struggle to stop any addiction. So I don't know. That's why I never was someone that spoke about it. But my ministry is fitness. And no one really knows that because I be on here shaking my butt. I've had so many kids that my body has never stayed correct. And nobody cares. Everybody sees your body. They see your flaws. They see your discoloration. They see that, you just don't look up to par. And nobody cares that maybe her life, maybe, shit, you know what I mean? She going through it. Even my personal people that I know, they don't care. I be coming out, they don't see me for a whole year and I'll be like 300 pounds. And they don't give me a hug. They don't be like, oh man, you okay? They just be like, look at her. I'm not kidding, I swear. So what does that say? That says to me, Shania, you have to care about yourself because don't nobody care about you. So you literally have to create workouts for people and don't stop doing that because there's so many people like you that are at home. They can't control what size they are because guys, sadly, in my own personal life, I would go to the doctor because I would gain so much weight pregnant and everybody was like, I don't gain any weight pregnant. Everybody. Like, what in the F? What are y'all talking about? I'm 100 pounds bigger. I am 100 pounds bigger. How is everybody I'm meeting in my real life telling me that they don't gain no weight pregnant? And they're not lying. They're literally small and just belly. And I am belly, legs, butt, boobs, arms, face, neck, feet. What? So here we are. My last child is 5 years old. And that's some crazy S to say I finally have time to commit to my weight training, to myself. Why nobody say that? Why nobody say if you're a real woman that has a real life, you're not a millionaire, you're not a billionaire, you're literally gonna have to take time to blossom again. That's crazy. So we have, and I say we because the videos are actually filmed professionally and I have an editor as well. We have created the first workout video for fall, and that's already on my site in my link description, in my bio. And we are editing the second workout, which I just completed. These workouts take 1 month. They take 1 month. So I show myself the first day of the workout, and then I show myself 30 days later after doing the workout. And the thing is, I don't sell teas, I don't sell vitamins. I'm a real person. Like, this is like failure. I've failed myself. I don't have a strict diet. I am just someone that literally has taken life and been like, you are going to look better. You have to look better. You used to look better. Like, if the least you can do for yourself, Shania, is make yourself look how you used to look. That's the least you can do for yourself. But guys, I'm making myself look better than I used to look. So that's why today I couldn't even post a video. I couldn't even post another reel, another post, because I need to tell y'all how I'm being inspired by my own damn self. That's crazy. When we took the pictures for the first workout video, I was like, oh my God, I look different. Like, I reduced my cellulite. Guys, I don't know. I know even men get cellulite. So please don't act like I'm not talking real facts. I reduced my cellulite with the first workout. The second workout, I'm like, ooh, that's crazy. Like, I'm just looking at the footage. And now I'm on the third one, and we're about to record the third one, and I'm like, oh, Shania, you're finally doing it because you're not following an algorithm. You're fucking being who you really are. You're not shaking your butt in front of a camera. You're literally being who you are, which is someone that has always known what to do to create physical gains without anything else. That's crazy. I've always known. So if you're from my past, I would appreciate if you comment on this video, because when I used to model, people would ask me to work out with them back then. If you went to college with me, because you'll be shocked, because you'll be like, damn, they was following me. If you went to college with me and you remember me walking up that hill in Tallahassee or going to the gym at FSU, if you remember me back then, you need to comment on these videos. I have been diligent for forever. And that's how I know that weight gain is something that some people can't control. And for all of my young girls out here that are gaining weight and they're like, what is happening to me? You're getting older. You're getting older, and it's gonna happen. Let me help you before you have an issue, a self-esteem issue. And that's what the guide is about. And so I'm going to post something that is just, it's a equipment that I had to buy because you do experience skin, like your skin can become loose. So I'm going to post a device, but not right now. I have to go and do something else. I'm going to post one of the device, but it's going to be a post. So it's not going to be something like, hey, go buy this, right? All my posts, I tell you sometimes in the videos, hey, all this came from Amazon. Click my link in the bio. And some posts is about comedy. And some posts, it just went over your head and you didn't know that you're supposed to click the link in the bio. But I am always going to be a business. And I hope that y'all understand that. If someone's on social media and they're not a business, I don't think that's not even the case no more. Everybody on social media is a business. So I don't come on here and I don't come on here with tragedy. I don't come on here with bitterness. I don't come on here talking about other people. So if that's why you don't watch me, that's a shame. I come on here and I talk about you. I talk about how I can help you. I talk about links that's in my description. So I hope that this reaches anybody in the life that is still existing, that is seeking change, and also people that are positive. So I'm going to look at comments. I'm going to look at some comments. Hold on. Let me look at live show this delicious. We want to see you live, your fans. Of course, Rennie. I know that my fans always want to see me, but even on my Patreon account, I realized that my fans that were vocal are the ones that were pretty vulgar. And so if I have have 12 people talking and we have an umpteenth amount of members, that means that maybe they don't want to see that. So I just had to start using my brain because I actually, oh guys, you can do super chats over here. I was like, wait a minute. We have this amount of people, but only like 12 people are talking. So it doesn't weigh out. And that's how you have to know that this is all a machine. And people sometimes just enjoy the show. They don't want to say anything. I look at myself and I say, you're the same way, Shania. You actually never comment on people's stuff unless it's something that is positive, like, wow, you look phenomenal, or you slay, or you're great. But if it was informative, I may say share. I may say that in your comment section. But other than that, good information is good information. Joel Osteen, I rarely make a comment, but it was very good for me to see it. So I feel like most people in your life, when they enjoy it, they don't have nothing to say. If they see you in person, they may say something. They may be like, wow, you did a good job. And that's if they're vocal. Other than that, they're just gonna think it. Because I'm gonna show you what I look like right now, and most of y'all ain't gonna have nothing to say. And it's because you should be going to the website to go see what I'm talking about. You should go click on ShaniaForever.com to see what I'm talking about. And if you're not, you should just be motivated by me. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't let the numbers fool you. If you have a video and it got just 100 views, what if those 100 people were the ones that are gonna purchase your sweaters? What if those are the 100 people that are going to show up to your concert when you have one? That's why, don't worry about it. These viral videos mean nothing. These people make nothing from nothing, okay? And you should know that now, because of all these media letouts are telling us the truth about famous people. They don't have it. They don't have it. It's not real. Their numbers are not real. None of this is real. So don't worry. If you got 16 people that looked at your live stream, be thankful, pray for them, and hope that you can be helpful to them and they could be helpful to you. So I'm going to show you my results, and hopefully that'll be enough for us to be like, boom. Let me go look at her video. Let me go look at her site, because I just did a live over there too. I had to let them know the products that I'm taking now. So the products are just so that you could get results. I don't sell these things. That's what I want y'all to know. I don't sell the items that I'm telling you that I'm taking to get in the gym and to see the results. And when you hear what they are, they're actual products that everybody that goes to the gym take. It's just that I don't sell anything for health because that's so risque right now. Let me, like, if I'm ever to sell any item for your body that you're supposed to consume, I need to know the science behind it. I need to know. But for me to be like, hey, this is what I take and it's in my Amazon link, I feel okay doing that. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know. So, let me look at the comments real quick. I got a head on me. Hey, sexy girl. I don't know your name. I can't say it. Dallas, Texas says, good morning. Good morning, Dallas. That's Junior Jesus, a Junior Jesus. Wish I gave your last child. No, I'm so strict. You know, I guess every good woman is strict. Whoever gave you kids must be lucky. Thank you. Thank you. That's a compliment. A struggle to stop wanting you. Thank you, Sam. A live okay. So those comments were new. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You're beautiful and cute. Thank you so much, Attitude. I appreciate it. Hi, beautiful creation. Ooh, because we all are creations. Isn't that funny? I have to put something else in my Amazon link because I just got some more information about something. Open your figure, baby. Look at you. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? No. Because there's enough of that. Baby show, they want me to show y'all my dance. I do enough of that. And I gotta tell you something. Mind you now, I'm on here saying I'm trying to work on myself, but I gotta tell you this. All the footage that I've already created has been created. It has been paid for, and I have to post it. So I think I have act up behavior all the way until next year. So don't come for me. I already paid for the material. I already paid for the footage, and it has to come out because we literally created the content for fall. So do not come for me and be like, but you said, yeah, but watch the video to the end. Because at the end, Shania said she already created content. She has to make money back from. Okay? That's it. Wish we could match old videos on your site without having to pay for them on Minivids. That's why I pay for Patreon. Christopher, um, thank you for commenting. Patreon, if you see that things changed on Patreon, it's because the app told me I had to change. It's not me. It's the app that was like, they send you a message, hey, we just need to call the office for a little bit. And you listen, and you remember now my apps, right? So luckily they're not, because apps responsibilities. So that's why the content now is going up on mini vids. And so thank you for mentioning that, because you let me know that you're current and up to date, because I post a new mini vids video at least once a week to the least. So I posted a mini vids video yesterday. I posted one the day before yesterday. And then I have one for tomorrow. So, and that's because, like I told you, I'm a hard worker, and we had to find a platform for that type of stuff. Because, like I explained earlier, I do know how to act out, and I do know how to be a really good entertainer. And so I'm very happy that that was a part of my life, because I look at my own footage when I need to turn up the heat in my underwear. And that's period. I became who I wanted to see. And that's just on period. I know what turns me on. And I just created those visuals for myself. Okay. And thank you so much, Rox, for your comments. Kenneth, thank you for your comments. All right. So this is where we are today. And you guys know where I'm coming from, right? I think everybody knows where I'm coming from. This is 3 kids behind. And with each child, let's give my resume. First child, I think I gained like 60, 70. Second child, 80, 100. Third child, definitely 100. So I would say that that's a testimony, because let's just say you have, everybody be like, man, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose weight. And then you lose the weight and you gain it back. I feel like I even permeate with you. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't like my lifestyle helped me gain weight. It was literally, I can't control it. I can't control the weight gain. And I don't know anybody else with my story. So if you have that story you can share, make me feel a little bit better, because I don't know nobody personally that gained 80 to 100 pounds pregnant. And they literally ate good. They didn't eat any different. I don't know. So to me, I cater to people that go through medical issues and you gain weight and you need to know how to do it, and you want to do it good. You want to do it good. Because I don't care what nobody say. Yes, your skin may start sagging and ragging, but I keep preaching to my site how for it not to sag and rag. So I just want to tell y'all that if you're consistent at anything, like washing your face, if you're consistent at anything, it's going to work. You got to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Just how you go to work every day, you have to take yourself that seriously when it comes to making yourself look better. All right? I'm about to block that person. Okay? Don't get blocked, because I'm a blockaholic. I will show you my numbers of blocks. I'm a blockaholic. Welcome. I'm about to screenshot you, though, because if you say it, I'm blocked, I swear. Facts. And then I'm gonna call somebody after that. Okay, so this is here today. I told you guys about the cellulite. So imagine being how much do I weigh? I'm about 220. No, I haven't weighed myself. I was 230 last time I weighed myself. So imagine being 230. Imagine how much cellulite you could have. All right, let's look at me. Okay. So the first workout that we created that's on the site, that's what helped with the cellulite. And I couldn't believe it. I, I couldn't believe it. And the second workout with diligence and consistency did more. And then today, we're starting a third workout. So there's a cardio that I am going to live by. I don't know how long. I'll let you guys know when it changes. And if I don't let you guys know on social media, ShanyaForever.com will know. But for right now, for 2 months and a half strong, I've been doing one particular thing of cardio, and it actually works your arms. And I would say it works your arms, your back, and your shoulders, which to me, the upper body, some people are heavy on the lower body and some people are heavy on the upper body. So imagine you're doing the whole system. You're doing the cardio and you're doing the workout videos. You're gonna work the whole body from your fingertips to your toes. And you gotta trust me. So if you haven't tried my exercises, there's nothing to say. But if you have tried my exercises, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You work your body from fingertips to your toes. Okay? So even your neck, all of this exercised. So I know I'll be back on here just to say hello and I appreciate everybody. I know I'll be back on here. But the crazy thing is, I don't want to be back on here with more results and you guys haven't joined. Like, that's kind of like, that's a stubborn attitude, right? So just go ahead and join. You're right? Because I'm a Capricorn. I think that, I don't know if we lead in stubbornness, but I can say that because I am stubborn, I can tell you don't wait until my next live to join the site. Just join now because it's so affordable. And this is the first affordable site I've ever had. So I was led to make the site affordable, and that's because I'm supposed to help a lot of people. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I will post something. Like I told you, there's a device that I bought to help with the skin tightening on your legs. Anywhere. It helps with skin tightening anywhere. Face, legs, neck, arms, hands, right? And I would like for you to buy it for your own house, right? It's affordable. And for those who've lost their jobs, I am praying for you guys. I know this isn't a time where we should be like, oh, buy this, buy that, buy this. But if you are going through depression and you are going through some issues mentally, working out is the best thing you can do. It's the best thing you can do. It detoxes your brain and it actually increases endorphins. Endorphins, you can't buy endorphins. So if you are experiencing anything that I just said, please go on the treadmill. Go walking in your neighborhood, right? Because sometimes people be like, well, I don't have a gym. Please just go outside, go walking. Just go around your house. Just go in a circle until you feel some perspiration, until you feel, put your phone down and just walk. And when you feel better, let me know. Let me know if it worked. So I'll see you guys in our next video. Thank you guys for commenting on my post. For those who do comment, thank you for those who have clicked the link in my bio. All right, because it's there because I am an entrepreneur. So thank you so much for doing that. For those who commented today on the live stream, thank you so much. I know what it takes to comment. I know how people are lazy. So I appreciate you commenting. Let me pray for us. God of love, God of light, God of energy. Thank you for those who are so fantastic. I want to mention some creators that I actually watch, and they help motivate content creators like myself just to not, I don't stop, because these are people that I watch and their consistency, I can't even match it. So people like Boots Tarot, people like Super Scent, People like Cardi B. People like, I think I could end there because those are the only people that I know that go live. So thank you for people that go live and they let us know how they're feeling. They let us know what they're going through. They let us know what they're selling. And thank you for people that post all the time, like Rick Ross. I mean, he don't stop posting. Even DJ Khaled, they post 24/7. I thank you for me seeing that. I can't be like that, but I thank you for seeing it. And thank you for those who consume, because people have to be the engineers, they have to be the construction workers, they have to be the doctors. And so I thank you for those who consume, and I thank you for those who are struggling, you being there for them and making all the ends meet, because this is not the time for people to not help people. This is the time for all of us to help one another. And if you hear something that someone's saying, you're not, this isn't the time to make fun of nobody. This is the time to help them out. So I love you, God. I thank you that when I see people's content, I don't see it to make fun of them. I actually just, I start helping out. If someone's saying that somebody's struggling, I don't be like, I knew it. I be like, okay, so what they selling? So I could buy something. And I pray that that's how people see me. They know I want to change, and they're just like, well, let me help her go the direction that she actually knows she should go. And I thank you for doing that for me, and I thank you for doing that for whomever consumes and watches this video. I love you, God. Thank you for forgiving us for our sins and allowing for us to remain healthy, strong, and charismatic and giving. Amen. So I say that, and I hope that y'all feel that prayer, because this isn't a time to make fun of people. Nothing's funny. There's nothing funny. You know what I'm trying to say? So when you hear something about somebody, pray for them. I remember there's one person, and they would always say, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. And they were viral on the internet. Everybody would just clip farm them and take their clips and watch them go live and spiral out of control. And every time this girl would say, pray for me, I would pray for her. That's kind of crazy. How can't you pray for somebody? That's kind of crazy. Pray for people. So that makes me emotional. I don't like that. Some people are going through stuff they can't get out of themselves, and they need y'all to pray for them. So pray for people.